We're here today in Keighley in Bradford. We're in a 2-bedroom end terrace property, back to back. We've carried out improvement works to the property to improve the thermal efficiency of the performance of the building.
So the Better Homes Bradford Energy Efficiency Scheme came from the Department of Energy and Climate Change.
The Better Homes Yorkshire scheme was set up to deliver energy efficiency improvements across 9 local authorities within the Leeds City region.
These over 15% of our households classed as being in fuel poverty, which means that their homes are more likely to be less energy efficient. The result, in fact, is that their bills will be a lot higher. So by running schemes such as creating this great show home, that basically means it's a great example of what can be achieved in terms of making an home more energy efficient, but also lowering people's bills as well, which is what it's all about.
This property was one that was known to the Empty Homes team as being empty. The owner was an elderly gentleman who'd needed more care and had gone into affordable housing, so the property was empty and attracting antisocial behaviour and was in a poor state of repair.
For this property, in order to make it more energy efficient, we've installed internal wall insulation to the external walls. We've installed new double glazing throughout the property to make the windows more energy efficient. Upstairs in the attic room, we've installed internal wall insulation there to stop heat from escaping through the roof. In addition to that, we've also insulated underneath the floors, and we've installed a new central heating system and new radiators throughout. And in addition to that, we've also put new energy efficient external front door onto the property as well.
Poverty is one of the biggest issues facing this district. So if somebody's coming home and their home is cold, they're less likely to be able to concentrate, a child is less likely to be able to do their homework, they're less likely to be able to think. So then you look at the benefits, they're going to school the next day, perhaps with asthma related issues, they're less likely to concentrate and get on at school, for example. So that means less people in our district are less likely to achieve.
The resident can expect to see numerous benefits from the work that's being carried out within the property. They can expect to see huge saving on their energy bills, as well as it being a nice warmer environment to live in, less drafty, as well as the health benefits that will come along with that living environment as well.
One of the main issues in our properties is cold and damp, one of the biggest threats to health.
If we're more energy efficient, we're going to be better in terms of tackling education issues, we're more likely to tackle and improve the housing stock, and we're more likely to tackle health.
So it's a massive thing to us to be able to produce a property that we know will stay warm and dry and that the tenants can afford to heat.
Prior to the works commencing in this property, the energy bills were estimated to be around £3,000 per year. As a result of the energy efficiency works that have been carried out, the residents' bills now can be expected to be around £500 per year, which gives the saving of £2,500 per year, which is quite impressive.
The initial outlay of having the works done will in time pay for itself, and it's worth doing in order to make sure that you've got a warm and healthy home that you can afford to heat properly.
Within Bradford and Keighley, there are thousands of properties which are built similar to this property in terms of having solid wall, and all these properties could benefit significantly in terms of energy saving and thermal comfort of them properties by having works carried out of a similar nature to this.
So soon we'll be holding a series of open days where members of the public will be able to come and talk to Better Homes Yorkshire staff and council staff to look at the different aspects of the scheme and how it's sort of been rolled out.
If you're a homeowner or a private landlord and want to improve the energy efficiency of your home, get in touch via the call centre or betterhomesyorkshire.co.uk.